1, 2, 3, funk it.
Hi guys, my name is Kelly Esquivel and welcome to my first ever YouTube video that has actually made it on the internet. In today's video, I'm gonna be creating this cute, simple, everyday makeup look as well as answering some questions. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Alright guys, so let's begin. For primer, I am going to be using the e.l.f. Putty Primer in the color Sheer. I'm going to be starting applying this e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is actually a very good primer and it's around $8 I believe. Primer hides imperfections, pimples, pores. It's actually pretty good. So let's begin with the first question.
How old are you?
I am 16 years old. I turned 16 2 months ago. Well, no, it's about to be 2 months ago. So, yeah, I am 16 years old. Now that the moisturizer is on my face and ready to go, I am gonna show you guys. Most of my brushes are beauty creations. These pink ones are gonna be beauty creations. Just for you to know, they were in a set, so they don't really have numbers. And these color brushes are also beauty creations. These beauty creations as well. So they're like these. These are beauty creations. Okay. Just to clarify. So the black ones are Morphe, the colorful, the rose gold, and the colorful ones. These are beauty creations. Alright guys, so after brushing my eyebrows, it's time to go ahead and start filling in my eyebrows with the Morphe M165 brush. It's an angle brush.
Next question. What do you use for your eyebrows? And why are you so pretty? Question mark.
Okay, so what I like to use in my eyebrows, I've been using these for like about 2 years and a half. I love using these LA Girl brow pomades. One's in the shade soft black and the other one's in the shade dark brown. Okay, I'm gonna be using the LA Girl brow pomade in the shade dark brown because it's a natural.
Next question. What inspired you to start doing makeup?
Sorry if I look this way, it's because I have a mirror facing that way. So if I look that way, I have a mirror. But definitely what inspired me, okay, it's a funny story. Ever since I was little, I love looking at my mom doing her makeup. That really was like, wow, it was a really big part of me growing up. I just loved doing her makeup. And I remember back then, makeup was so simple, not so many steps, just makeup brushes. Or like, you even applied your makeup with like hands. Like back then, it was like, what? So I was around like 5 years old. I remember this so vividly, like if it was yesterday. But I remember my mom was at work and my dad was taking care of me. You know, it's a funny story. My dad was taking care of me and then I decided to go to the restroom and play with my mom's makeup. So what happened was, as I was messing with her makeup, I put mascara all over my eyelid. Like all over them. They're supposed to be on your eyelashes. Nope. I didn't know that. I put them all over my eyes. I put red lipstick on. And like, I thought I was cute. I thought I was ready to go. Like I was ready for the day. I walk out the restroom. My dad looks at me. Just like, doesn't know what to do. I'm like, okay. I'm just walking, I'm just feeling myself. I was like, what? That I'm ready. Like, I see my mom do that all the time. I saw my mom put mascara on, putting her red lipstick on. Okay. No problem. And my dad looked at me and was like, your mom's home. And you look like that, you're gonna get in trouble. I dead ass went to the restroom, started crying. The mascara got inside my eyes. It started burning. I didn't know how to take it off. And I was like, Dad, I want to take this off. And while I was screaming, my dad was helping my mom take down the groceries. I started rubbing my face super duper hard. Like, it wasn't working. I got paper towels, I got napkins, I got everything to try and take off my makeup. My mom started walking to the restroom. And at that moment, I knew.
It was at this moment that he knew. He
f***ed
up.
She was like, what did you do? I was like, nothing. So, that day was not my day. Definitely not my day, sis. But ever since then, I used to stand in the doorway and look at my mom applying her makeup, her natural foundation. It was just like a tiny bit of foundation back then, I remember. And the eyebrows were super duper thin. That's also, I was like, what? And nowadays, it's like, eyebrows right now are like fluffy and like really natural. Which is something I could never do. It's like, I mean, I tried. So yeah, that's what inspired me with my mom. Definitely looking at my mom doing her makeup and applying her, and like knowing how like easy makeup was back then, like how natural it was, and how like it didn't have many steps. Now there's a lot of steps that go into, and so many more techniques there are, so many tools, so many of a lot of things. There's so much more. So yeah, definitely my mom was my inspiration. No, she was my biggest inspiration when I was smaller. That story that I just told is with me forever. It's just like, I remember crying my eyes out. And I remember the mascara was burning my eyes. I just remember. It's because the mascara was waterproof. So, sweetie, rubbing your eyes was not gonna work. And nope. Now, after doing my eyebrows, I am going to brush some harsh lines out with this spoolie. Now that's done. Then I'm gonna go in with my, where's it at? Oh, my concealer. Well, don't make fun of me, but my concealer, I ordered this online because I mean the stores were closed because of Corona. Corona is real. Corona's out here. Yeah, this is definitely way too light. I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer and define in the shade C1. And I bought two of the same ones because they were on sale. They were like, yeah, I think they were both $7. So, yeah, and they're too light for me. I bought them because one of my cousins recommended it to me. And it's definitely really good. It's just too light for me. It was my mistake. Alright guys, now getting some product off of the concealer, and I'm gonna be putting that under my eyebrow to clean it up. Just a tiny bit. You see, it's too white for me, but that was my mistake. I thought it was this color. No, because when I order on Ulta, I ordered this on Ulta. I ordered the ordinary. And I ordered the red one, and they didn't give me the right one. They got me the Buffet. I still use it though. I don't know what it does. But I ordered the red one, and they didn't give it to me. They gave me that one, and I don't complain, so. Yeah. It was still like $7 though. So I don't know if they messed up the order as well, or I just got the wrong shade, because I thought this was way darker. Like, yeah, no, I got the wrong one. So, but I work with it, you know. You gotta work with what you have. Like, this is a perfect example that, like, buying expensive makeup, it doesn't matter if it's expensive or not, you just gotta work with it. You just gotta know how to work with it. All right, next question.
Who is your favorite makeup influencer?
So, when I started watching YouTube, I started watching My Life is Eva, Bethany Mota, Alicia Marie. That's who I started watching, you know. And they did do some makeup tutorials. Yeah, I can't recall. Bethany Mota did like everyday going to school looks or stuff like that for back to school videos. I was obsessed with back to school videos. Like, my playlist was back to school videos and what's in my backpack. That's what I was watching. That's where I started watching YouTube. So, and then I think it was 2016, James Charles came around. And Sister James, my eyebrows were looking horrible and rough in 7th grade. And 7th grade was definitely Well, I started doing makeup. I started trying on makeup like around 9 years old, and then onwards. But doing my eyebrows, I started in 7th grade. Doing my eyebrows were definitely a thing. I thought I looked good. Nope. And all my friends in middle school were like, oh my god, your eyebrows are so good. What do you use on your eyebrows? Why, how are you so pretty? Your eyebrows are so nice. So, because I remember James Charles used to do some super thick eyebrows, and I was just like copying the videos. So I definitely want to say I learned doing makeup from videos and my mom. Now I watch my Latina beauty gurus. I mean, I also still watch James Charles because I love his videos, but now I watch my Latina beauty gurus. Like, I love watching them, like Daisy Marquez, Louis Castro, all of them. They're actually very inspirational. They do beautiful makeup looks, and they're funny. Louis is funny, he's hilarious. I'm gonna go ahead and use this beauty blender and start blending this out. Now that I blended out the concealer on my eyelids, we're gonna go in with the Morphe translucent powder. It's the Bake and Set translucent powder to set the concealer in place so it doesn't move around when you sweat. Because I'm gonna be using this Morphe 39F palette, and the colors I'm gonna use for the outside, I'm gonna be using the colors Super Swanky and Decaf. And for the lid, I'm gonna be using Catch the Light and Blinding Thing.
Next question. How old were you when you started doing makeup?
I think I kind of answered that question already, but I was 9 years old when I started learning about makeup and trying to do makeup. Actually doing makeup, I was in 7th grade. I might insert some of the pictures of when I started doing makeup, but that's when I started doing makeup. And I thought I looked cute, but no, that was not the case. For brushes, I'm using these Beauty Creations brushes. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on this eye and this eye. Now that the eyes are both even, this is like a really neutral type of like brown. Now, in the inner corner, I'm gonna go with the shade, this one. I'm gonna go in outer corner. All right, now that the eyes are even again, I'm gonna go back with that same brown called Decadent AF, and I'm gonna go under the lower lash and place it. Now that we did that, I'm gonna grab my Revolution Pro Fix setting spray and apply a little bit on the back of my hand, just like this. And then I'm gonna get my finger and apply both of the glitters. I'm gonna be using Catch the Light and Blink Thing. And I'm gonna be putting it on my lid. Both eyes are even. Now for foundation, I'm gonna be using this Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, as well as this Morphe F3.10 Full Coverage Foundation. Yeah, I'm just gonna apply this all over my face and blending out with a beauty blender.
Next question. When did you want to start a YouTube channel?
That's a great question. I wanted to start YouTube approximately 2 years ago. I remember at the end of freshman year, I was like doing this little end of school year vlog that didn't get posted because I didn't like the quality. I've been actually filming makeup videos, but never made it on YouTube because I didn't like the quality. I'm not saying the quality right now is perfect. I mean, obviously it isn't. So it's not the best either, but I feel like back then it was worse. And I wasn't prepared, I guess, and I'm a real perfectionist. Now I'm gonna clean up my eyebrows from the top using foundation, not concealer, because if you use concealer, it's too light and then you look crazy. I'll be back when I'm done blending out the foundation for the next step. Okay, now that I'm back with a full face of foundation, I'm gonna be using Makeup Revolution concealer again, Just this time, I'm gonna be mixing it up with this foundation. It's a Revolution. Shade is F8.2. The one that I used on my face was F10. Yeah. I'm sorry, the foundation also looks white. I don't know why. Well, no, actually, we got sunburn because we went fishing. I'm gonna be using a little bit the foundation shade F810 on the corner and Revolution concealer. I know I look crazy as hell. Once it's time for the bronzer and then contour and do everything I gotta do, I'm gonna look a-okay. A-okay, promise you that. I look crazy right now. Now with a beauty blender, I'm doing the same thing. Blending it out. Alright guys, now that I blended out my concealer, I am gonna be using my Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder on the shade 20. Yeah, I'm gonna be using this powder to set as well as to bake. So I'm gonna press it down to the skin so there's no creases. It's kind of blending it into the skin. And then I'm gonna just apply a little bit more to bake. The same thing on the other side. Press, press, press. Now I'm gonna be applying powder off of my forehead. And then the rest of the powder, I am gonna be putting it right there. Now I'm gonna repeat the same thing I did on this side on the other side of my cheek as well. So I look really crazy right now. But now that we look crazy, for bronzer, I'm gonna be using this Makeup Revolution Roxy palette. And there's contour and highlighter. It looks great. And I'm gonna be using this shade right here, mixed with a little bit of that one. This one to bronze and this one to contour. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And so I'm gonna get this kind of dense brush and use it.
Next question. What music do you listen to?
Ooh, okay. Well, I listen to mostly hip hop, reggaeton, R&B, In My Feelings music. Corridos, talking about In My Feelings. Corridos. That's about it. I don't listen to country though. But I listen to a little bit of everything. Because I mean, Spanish music and English music is like a great mix. Now, for nose contour, I'm going to be using the same colors. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. But in like this type of brush. Up to the eye area. That's where. You see that? That's what you want. And then I'm gonna go around the nose, up to the eye. You see? That's really, really small. And then I'm gonna create like a little bridge. And then with a little tiny with this, I'm gonna put a little bit of setting powder in the middle and on the outside of it. So like right here. For my eyebrows, I'm gonna be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to finish setting my eyebrows. This gives the eyebrow a really fluffy eyebrow. Look. That's what it does. Like that. Okay, now it's time to take off the bake.
Next question. If you could dye your hair, what color would you dye your hair?
I've always wanted to dye my hair. I wanted a golden brown balayage in my hair. That's what I always wanted. It's time to set the face. Set the face. I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution London Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. I use the Oil Control Fixing Spray because my face gets oily. Jeez. Okay, now let it marinate into the skin. Okay, I'm gonna be using this brush. I'm gonna apply some setting spray, and I'm gonna be using this highlighter over here and applying it right here. Now I'm gonna be using my eyelash curler to curl my lashes. Oh, funny story. That's cool. I was constantly curling my eyelashes, and I curled my eyelashes in front of my friend Stephanie, if you're watching. I'm just kidding. But like, she was like, "You're gonna rip off your eyelashes one day. One day, vas a ver y vas a estar bien." Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. I mean, yeah. Eyelash curlers do rip out some of your eyelashes, give me. So I'm gonna be using this mascara. I don't know, but the logo ripped out. If I look it up, I'll probably insert a picture of what the name is. I forgot the name. But no, this is my favorite mascara. For eyelashes, now I got these eyelashes. They're called Muse lashes. I ordered them on Amazon. If I find a picture, I'll put it there. I'm gonna go in with this duo eyelash. This one. The next step is to cut your eyelashes. These eyelashes are already worn, so they fit perfectly on my eye. So that's a crucial step, because then they're gonna be bothering you. And you don't want your eyelashes to be bothering. Once the eyelashes are ready to be set on your eye, you just place them. Wow! Now that the eyelashes are on, we're ready to go. Oh, also, if you want, you could also put some glue on the inner corner and outer corner of your eye to secure the eyelash even more. But if not, you're set. Oh, last thing. Oh, for lips, I'm gonna be using this Kylie Cosmetics matte lipstick in the shade Peachy Pink. I'm only gonna be applying this on the outside of my lip. I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop So Juicy lip gloss in the shade All Talk. So after your lipstick, you're all done. This lip gloss is also a plumping gloss, so it makes your lips a little bigger. The Ryan moments. Hi guys, thank you for watching today's video. See you next time. Peace. Bye.
1, 2, 3, funky.
My darling, I love you.